Speak Your Truth podcast. It's about being real. It's about sharing real stories. It's about sharing our truth. These are the stories of the people of the city of Milwaukee and beyond. This is Speak Your Truth podcast.
Y'all know y'all live, right?
They was buying.
Oh.
They was buying.
Oh,
stuff.
oh wait,
Yeah.
sorry. Hey, y'all. Hey, I'm sorry. Sorry, y'all. Is this here my pop?
It's closed.
Hey, your water. I'm just saying. Yes, please. Beer or this? 'Cause a cold one mean beer.
She said pop. Where you from?
Here.
And you say pop?
My folks from down
That's,
south.
I was about to say, that's as country as a ham hock sandwich.
I know. I say a lot of country things.
Yeah, it's either down
I
south
say
or Chicago.
commode. I say Frigidaire. I say stuff that's weird all the time.
The whole refrigerator is the
I
Frigidaire.
gut fish. I skin fish.
The Frigidaire.
The
Yep.
Frigidaire.
That's my daddy.
AIRE.
Okay.
The Frigidaire.
Hey, that's as country as a ham hock sandwich
I don't know about all that.
on white bread with
But
gravy.
weird. That sounds good.
Not, hey, not, hey, G, not
Thank
toasted.
you.
Just
All
sandwich.
right. So first and foremost, you ready? You ready?
I'm ready.
First and foremost, welcome to Speak Your Truth's 2-year anniversary. So this is my podcast, second year anniversary. Thank you. Thank you. And even though my co-hosts aren't here, Tom, look after my baby. He out there. Even though my co-hosts aren't here, I have two amazing gentlemen here with me today talking about my topic. We bringing it back. So a few weeks ago, I had shared a topic on the show. And I really put a definitive statement out there like, ladies, if you over, a certain age, 45, and you single, it's your fault. And women were attacking me like, what the fuck you mean, sis? I ain't lowering my standards. But when you think about it, so I'm going to go through some points. And y'all are gentlemen, so I want y'all opinion. Okay. So my first point is a lot of women put pressure on men. And they really count them out from the start, depending on what restaurant they take them to. Okay. And I feel like if you have it set in your head that you want to be taking to Lawry's or Roof Chris or somewhere real fancy, but then they take you to Red Lobster or Cheddar's, you could be canceling the good guy out right from the gate. That's just my opinion. And I'm like, if we as women take a lot of pressure off of that first date, maybe go for coffee to really get to know the person to see if, do you really want to go out on a steak dinner with this person anyway? What if they mental fucked up? What if they can't hold a conversation with you? So I say taking the pressure off of the first date, going for coffee, doing something light. And I think that'll kind of give guys more of a chance than, bitch, he took me to Cheddar's. And I'm like, but damn, he could have been a really nice guy. Because you're investing, y'all paying for it. Y'all investing y'all money. And then I'm like, to get ghosted after the first day, I really think that's kind of fucked up.
Cheddar's ain't around the corner off of Locust.
But me, I kind of think that's fucked up though, to like ghost a dude. They pay $200-$300 for your dinner, and then it's like, girl, like I can't. You see, somebody's done it before. Oh, okay.
Hey, you're an audience member. You stay out there.
No, I want the audience participation.
Okay. So,
but what do y'all think? Now,
so
this is just my opinion.
So this is my brother.
I'm gonna let Bro go first.
I want y'all to.
I may get you when you say it though, because I know.
But before you start, I want y'all to introduce yourself first, because my listeners are used to seeing Drew and B more here with me, but they both had to work, so I'm like, okay, I'll hold it down. So introduce yourself, and we like to get all in your business and speak your truth. And speak your truth. Where you from? What you do? You got kids, baby mamas, all that.
Okay, so shout out to Living Legends MSC. I'm well. I have one child biologically. No,
okay.
I got 2 girls. My girl at the crib. I'm a legit, honest person at the end of the day. Like, if you ask me, I'm gonna tell you whether you like it or not. It is what it is. So it's it's just one of those situations to where like you see what you get with me. So yeah, Webby Legends. Let's go.
Period. All right. So before you comment, let's have you introduce yourself.
Taji Nichols, Living Legends. I was actually here earlier with Kiana talking I'm gonna say talking shit.
Pretty much.
So 43 years old, in a relationship, 2 girls, and yeah, I guess that's the introduction. So did you want me
Shout out to the girl dads?
Yeah,
Okay,
big
yes.
old real dads.
No, I'm 100% with the girl shit. Like having the babies.
Bro,
I
having
love-
daughters is the
How old are your daughters?
2 and 11.
2 and 11. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
my God.
Oh.
And they beefing all the time, and they love each other at the same time.
That's all right. Well,
And
somebody
they
got to get out the
steal-
house.
Somebody get to stealing somebody clothes. Like,
Oh, I'm looking forward to
and
that.
my sister's
I got,
saying
the
be
thing.
I got some
mine.
hooks in the basement. I'm gonna hang them on.
It's
You know
different
what
with
I'm
me
saying?
because mine 4 and 10, but that little one built like my mom and my sister. Ain't nobody stealing nobody nothing.
The
That's some socks.
troublemaker.
That's about it.
That's the only thing that's
That
gonna
little
fit.
one's solid. It's a wrap. Ain't nobody
Oh,
stealing
my
nothing in your
goodness.
house. No, we
That's
good.
hilarious.
Yeah.
So, first of all, not to interject, but welcome. Welcome
you.
to the
Thank
couch.
you.
Welcome to the
Appreciate
show. So we do things a little rowdy around here, like everybody seems to do on TDR. So feel free to really just speak your mind, speak your truth, talk your shit. So nothing is offensive, nothing is off guard. Like whatever comes to your mind, say it. It's all love. So
That's good. I almost got stabbed earlier.
Yeah,
so.
we did, bro.
I think we
we
good now.
almost didn't make it
Oh.
off
Right.
of the street.
oh shit.
So we good now. So
Mhm,
Oh man.
mhm.
Well, I'm not gonna stab you. I might shoot you, but I ain't gonna stab you. You know. I'm just
Just
saying.
don't do it in a spot where, when the weather changed, my hip hurt. Because, that arthritis is a motherfucker. That shit. Think about it. If you shoot somebody in the weather change, they're going to be mad every time they think that shit
Mad as
happened. I'm
hell.
just saying.
hey, Wisconsin, the weather changed 4 times a day.
I'm
Swear
just
to God.
Always
saying.
mad.
I'm just saying. So let's dig into this topic. So
Okay.
my point is, and if you're viewing on the live, hello, welcome, happy 2-year anniversary to us. So my position is, if you are a single female over the age of 40, it's your fault. And my first point was really basing it on where men want to take you. Like if they take you to a restaurant where you don't think fits your standards or is suitable for you, then you cancel them out the gate. I want to hear a man's opinion on my opinion.
You want me to go first? I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay. So, is this camera or is it this camera?
That one.
Okay, perfect. So it's a couple things with it. Like a lot of women say, okay, in the earlier podcast, we were talking about game as a woman in your early 20s versus 30s, 40s, older, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when a woman's in her early 20s and you're young and you're hot and your pussy's still precious,
Well, damn.
men are going to...
What happened when we turned 30?
Hold on.
It's
Hold on.
Oh,
No, I'm saying precious. I'm saying precious for men around your own age, right?
oh, got
so,
you.
So for young men, pussy is paramount. It's king. It's what we're. It's the end all be all. Right?
Yeah, you're 20.
So-
Okay.
So the game that a lot of women play at that age is, let me see how hard I can make this man work to get some pussy, which is hilarious to me because you're gonna make me work hard, spend all this money for the permission to give you orgasms. But we'll get into that. Now, once you get into your 30s and your 40s, you're dealing with men who have other things going on.
Most of the time.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to say you're dealing with those men because you're not going to deal with substandard men, correct?
I wouldn't. No.
Okay, so you're going to be dealing with men who have things going on. They have jobs, they have kids, they have homes, they have other things going on. That's number one. They're busy. Number two, once you cross your 30s, pussy is not as precious anymore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like once you cross your 30s, you remember when you was in your 20s and you was smashed, you can get 2, 3, 4, 5 off in the night. You cross your 30s.
I'm like, damn.
You cross into your 30s.
Motherfucker, go get one.
You're gonna get one if you 2 if you
And
really
take a nap. Like,
and take a nap. So
no, you
I
get
mean-
2 on them vacations though.
so it's
There's
just
a nice gap in between that.
oh
Motherfucker took a nap.
right. So it's literally not as important. That's number one.
True.
Number two, what happens is the older women get the men that they're looking for, and the men that they're really interested in are generally around their age or a little bit older because you want a man who has things going on.
Yeah.
Right? So say if you're a 35-year-old woman, you're generally going to want a guy between 35 and 50
40,
in really
50,
good
yeah.
shape. You might take a 50-year-old in really good shape, right? Now,
Yeah.
what you got to think about, that man between 35 and 50 in really good shape, he's not looking generally for a woman between 35 and 50 in really good shape. He's looking for
A 20-year-old.
well,
not 20. 'Cause
no.
you gotta be able to
He's-
meet me where the
he's-
fuck.
he's-
He's
looking-
20.
He's looking for the prettiest woman that can be on his program, right? That woman can be from 21, 22 up to 50.
That'd be so creepy to me.
Well, it may be creepy to you, but
creepy to you.
so there's some science. Hold on, let me bust it down.
When men get older, they go for like younger women.
Hold on. There's some there's some
Yeah.
actual science behind this.
Okay, let's hear this theory.
So no, it's not a theory, it's science.
Ooh.
So here's the thing. They've done studies where
Science.
they've done studies where they compare who women look at it as most attractive versus who men look at as most attractive, right? And they start at 20 and they go all the way up to 50.
Right.
Okay. So what generally happens, women from 20, generally a 30-year-old man is most attractive.
Right.
Okay. Until she hits about 40, then she wants a 26, 27-year-old man. As she gets older, she generally goes between 27, 35. You know, so even older women generally don't find men their age particularly attractive, right? Now, men and women tend to, if you're going to look at what's attractive to you, you know, women are going to look for somebody who's going to offer security, protection, provisions, that type of thing. Right.
Yeah.
That's generally available in older men.
Yeah.
Okay. Men are generally going to be looking at women who can give you a healthy child. And that generally happens with younger women. Right. And it's unfortunate and it may seem creepy. You know what I mean? Now, let's be real. That 50-year-old guy who's attracted to you as, I'm not sure how old you are, I'm going to say 30, 25 to 30-ish.
Let it go.
Thank you.
Right?
It's a good range, my brother.
So, let's keep it there.
But, you know, so you're going to think that dude is maybe being creepy looking at you. But that's generally going to be an unattractive, creepy-looking guy,
right? And
until you get to know who
that's true. But I do want to go back to
if he's actually attractive.
Yeah,
right.
So I'm sorry, I got off.
No, that's okay.
So as far as the topic goes, so like if you're going to decide if women at that age, and that's how I got off into this, if you're 35, 40, and you're going to date a guy and you're going to discount a dude or rule him in based on where he takes you, number one, he's looking at you and that pussy ain't precious.
Petty.
Not because of how old you are, but because of how old he is. Okay. That pussy ain't precious. He's not, and then he knows that that women hold the key for sex, men have to hold the key for a relationship, and so the ball is in his court. So he's not taking you out on those first couple of days to see if you like him. That's not the biggest thing.
Out the window.
Okay.
The big thing is, does he like you
as a person?
Yep. Does he want to keep you? And push forward, looking forward towards a relationship.
Yeah,
you know.
And I do want to get back, and I see one of our audience members has a comment, but I want to get back to say, like, and this just isn't all women. These are women who've reached out to me. They DM me, they email me, like, I'm still single and I'm this age. And these are women that want to be in a relationships. And I'm like, okay, well, tell me. Like, I'm no psychiatrist, but I'm like, tell me about your dating habits. Like, what kind of guys are you attracted to? And like, do you have some patterns there? And I'm like, well, why are you canceling dudes out? What if all he could afford was this? And like, well, I don't want nobody financially, unstable. And I'm like, well, what if he really do got money? He just taking you here to see it. You know what I mean? So
see, but
and we do that. We will take you to a cheaper place
to see how you at.
Yeah, see where your head is at.
If you gonna fold under those circumstances, what I need you around for?
Say that to the mic again.
If you're going to fold underneath those circumstances, what do I need you around for? Like the other thing is,
someone has a question.
Yeah, she'll be okay. So the thing is this, like you legit have to be realistic within yourself when it comes to a lot of things.
Yeah.
Now, there's personally, there's nothing wrong with feeling how you feel, because those are as me and bro said,
reality.
These are your feelings.
Yeah.
These are your
feelings.
Right. Right. These are your feelings. These are.
It's condescending on purpose. It's an inside joke,
because it's like you can feel how you feel. There's nothing wrong with feeling how you feel. There's nothing wrong with wanting what you want. There's nothing wrong with any of that. But you have to be realistic at the end of the day, because once you start putting all these stigmas on what it is that you actually want, what you need, or what you feel you need, or whatever the situation may be. So now you done shot from 100. Now you at 60. Just that fast. Now you done added some other shit. Now you at 60, and now you're down at 25. Just that fast. You looking for a motherfucker that's 6'3", 720. No, let's say 765 between 850 credit score, which don't make a difference because you still got that same loan amount at that same APR ratio.
Let me interject real quick.
We can talk about that.
Let me interject.
You looking for you're negating all the brothers that, like you said, that are actually good, that are actually good men, that could possibly get you to where it is that you need to be to make you feel the way you want to feel.
Okay.
Because of you want to, you got this stigma of what it is that should be going on. That's on you. That has nothing to do with it.
Hold on, before you talk, I'm gonna go to her question.
Okay, we have 2 questions out here. You
Start
know
with the
I'm
first
coming
one.
in. You know I'm coming in.
Start with the first one,
Right.
and then ask the second one, and then ask the second one.
Right. Let's start with mine. Okay, this is go back to why I say y'all chase an image, because at the end of the day, a grown ass woman.
Question? Or are you making a statement?
Wait. Let her finish. Let her
A
finish.
grown woman such as myself don't mind to walk on the beach. It don't or look in the park, or I cook you dinner and we chill out and talk. You know what I'm saying?
Low key, yeah.
Look, it's all about the image you chasing. Now, it depends on the person you chase. It depends on the type of female you want to pursue.
Yeah.
That goes by where you take her.
Yeah.
How much you spend it.
Yeah.
And all that. So she could go brag to, we talked about this. So she go back to her friends. Now, am I correct? Now am I correct or am I wrong?
You're being kind of abrasive right now. No, okay. But no, here's the thing. That wasn't even what you said is okay.
That was a comment.
But that wasn't what
I have a question, excuse me.
No. Kiana,
can I answer real quick?
Kiana J. Talking cheap with Kiana J. Come have a seat.
She need another drink.
I mean, let's be real. And this is
okay.
A lot of people are going to hate me for this.
But
a realist won't.
A lot of women are not shopping for what they can afford.
I agree with that. No, I agree. I agree.
They're shopping off a goofy ass wish list. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to get treated like supermodels when you work at the Circle K. Like, and it sounds
on a bogus interstate.
But I'm not saying we're not saying that there's nothing wrong with having standards or wanting a little bit more. But
standards have to be realistic.
But expecting a man to kind of push you to a different level when you can't take yourself there.
Well, here's my thing. Mm-hmm. You know, the same way a lot of women in their 30s and 40s, you've been through a lot of bullshit. I agree.
Yeah,
you've been through a lot,
right?
And you don't want to put in a whole bunch of effort and time into somebody. Like, impress. I've been through a lot. Impress me. Women are like, impress me. Make me want to be with you. At the same time, forgetting that a lot of men have been through the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Like a lot of men in their 20s, in their 20s. You know what I'm saying? We put a whole lot of effort, a whole lot of time. I married one. Where I put it's over, thank God.
Yeah,
but
that shit done and dead, figuratively and literally.
Oh.
Damn.
Wait.
That's my bro, and I love him. So
we'll talk about that after.
Yeah.
But anyway, so like we put a whole bunch of time and effort into women that doesn't pay off. So when we meet you, in your 30s, maybe your 40s, and we're taking you out, you know, number one, why should we spend $300 or $400 on the first date when we just want to get to meet you?
Yeah.
Who are you?
I agree.
Who are you?
I agree. Well,
number two.
Not your goal.
Number two, you might be my second or third date this week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, what my whole thing is, look, that's why it's called dating. So why spend $300 or $400? Why should I take you to the Sanford?
Let her do her comment. Let her ask her question.
Go ahead. Come on, Trees.
So
she was gonna stab me earlier. I'm nervous.
She was about to hit him in the jugular.
I wasn't here to see it, so I know of nothing.
She was ready.
I ain't see nothing.
My question, maybe it is a question. First date,
right?
He like, I'm gonna surprise you. This is an older guy. He's in his 40s. I'm about.
Is this from experience or you just asked
experience?
Again?
No,
okay.
this from me.
Yeah.
First date. We going on. She asking about first dates.
Yep.
Drove down to Chicago. Whoop. Had
nice.
time. Went to Papa Do's. Whoop.
Papa Do's is not impressive, but
no.
Stop it.
I'm serious.
For some people, it is.
Let it ride.
Some people it is.
The drive,
it's
yeah.
It's the experience.
The ambiance.
I get what she's saying.
On the first date, not gonna do that. All right, that was fine.
First man, he shouldn't do that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
First date, cool. But he got overly drunk.
At the restaurant?
Yes.
Okay.
It was terrible. They put us out.
Okay.
We almost had a couple accidents on the way home.
Oh my goodness.
And then said, can we do this again?
No.
So my immediate thing
wait, hold on. Wait, that was just...
I blocked him. Was I wrong for blocking him?
You were not.
No, because
you were not. Wait. Before y'all say anything.
The date's supposed to be like
Wait, before y'all say something, she is not wrong for blocking him, and this goes into
I agree.
This goes into the second point, though.
She right.
No, but this goes into my second point. Like, ladies, like if you not feeling a man, tell him
if you ain't
up front.
Don't just block him.
Like, don't just like lead him on.
That when he dropped me off.
Yep. So good. You did the right thing.
And he inboxed me and said, "Why?"
Your life could have been gone.
Because you almost took my life. Resident Evil. What the fuck?
Right. Like,
so a couple.
Like he could be an underlying alcoholic.
At first, I loved it because I appreciate the effort.
Yeah.
Taking a long.
You
drive.
loved everything until they got drunk.
The conversation was good getting
there.
Boom, boom,
but
boom.
that's a red flag though.
Wait, what was he drinking? It wasn't Taka, was it? Was it E and J? Was it a flavored E and J?
And something else.
Lord. So all them swamp things.
That's all that real shit.
Basically a Long Island.
Yeah.
So I'll
it's that real shit.
I always laugh when I hear about dudes doing a whole for a first date. Like I'm literally teaching my daughters that if some dude's putting in all his effort on the first date,
it's a reason behind
it's
that.
It's a reason behind
it. Is it?
Yes. That
listen.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait, I'm learning something new.
It's a reason behind all. It's a reason behind all.
Okay, so
shit.
here's the thing. If I'm leading with all this effort and all this money and all this, I'm literally I'm doing that. I'm not really doing that because I want to keep you afterwards. I'm doing it because most women want you to do a whole bunch of work before you fuck. They already sucked in. And then if I got that type of money, I think I'm being impressed by taking you to the Sanford. $500 is nothing. You know what I'm saying?
You the fourth one this week.
You the fourth
to the fucking
right. So like all that effort don't necessarily. A lot of women are impressed and it's something they can go and brag to their friends, and they still be single at the other end. They got smutted out,
like our bro Myron said earlier.
And I use the term smutted out literally because that's what his goal was at the beginning. Like what Bro was saying earlier. We meet women and we generally put them in a box when we first meet them. Yep. I'm fucking this one. I like this one. I want to see what happens.
I mean, women do that. Women do that.
Yeah. And you know what? The first 30 seconds, like, the thing is, we gonna get drunk. And I'm finna call this next motherfucker.
I don't even gotta get drunk. Well, like, if I want something and I see it, I'm gonna get it.
And when we dump these drinks, I'm
finna
call Chauncey, black ass Chauncey.
I should preface this too, because I'm a bisexual too. So like some of these things is women or men. So.
Oh shit.
Sorry. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Her damn.
Wait, didn't we just have that conversation?
We was having that conversation.
I just came out too. I finally came to the realization that it was my coming out day.
With that shit.
No, it isn't.
You enjoy what you
my mother
enjoy.
is a lesbian. I mean, I came out like not too long ago as a bisexual. Thank you.
Wait.
I was shy and ashamed.
You came out as bisexual, or you just came out like I like
bisexual, like fully, like okay. Yes, I'm owning it. It's hard, no, I get it.
But if you say coming out, when you say
because most people
like either you gay or you straight.
No. Speaking of, I'm sorry to interrupt.
You ain't nothing, girl. Mind your business.
We doing that podcast Tuesday, so if you want to come by,
I'm there. I'm there.
It'll be all of us.
I'm definitely there.
So yeah.
But yep, I came out. So like I've been, and I'm like I've been dating men and women.
Good job.
But like good job. The second point.
Hey, I'm like good shit.
It's good shit.
My second point is like just us as women. I'm like we'll ghost somebody real quick, and it's like nope, and that's cool. Like it's cool to ghost somebody, but like put these men or women if you date women out their misery.
It's never cool.
Or no, I'm saying no. It's okay to stop talking to somebody, but like tell them why. Like hey, I just don't really think the connection was there, or
and that's fine.
Yes, on the converse, on the other side, if you're feeling somebody, I think like you don't got to come on too strong. Just say like, "Hey, I really enjoyed our time the other night. I want to hang out again." With that shit. I've never done that until I got in my 30s. Literally. But
you know what? You know why? You know why you never got in the 30s?
Because I kept doing dumb shit in my 20s.
By the time you was 17, yeah, that too. But the fact you could have
that's the realest conversation all day.
But for the time you was about, let's just say 17 and a half, going into 18. Mm-hmm. From that point on till you got about, I'm going to say at least 28, you figure shit out.
You do.
I said
because
half to 18 until you get about 28.
See, my relationship
depend on
different.
the woman, though. It depends on the woman.
Because
you will figure you will figure that. But that's what
Me
you just
too.
said. You wasn't listening.
When I turned 30, yes.
That cup in your hand, you're not listening to what she's saying.
It depends on the woman because
We
it does.
didn't ask the audience yet. We just
wait, no, we gonna get to them. But I'm like,
on some other shit. No.
but when I turned 30, like no bullshit. Like when I turned 30,
yourself.
yeah, I'm like, I gotta do shit different. And I'm like, I kept getting the same results, kept getting these fuck niggas.
You know
I'm
why?
like, if I start moving different, then I'll get different. So now that I've started dating openly, knowing who I am, dating men, dating women, all of that, like, shit has been great.
What's the definition of insanity?
Insanity?
Yeah, insanity.
Not being
craziness.
sane?
No. Continuously doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results,
it's
right?
Like when people say, like, "Oh, I did a full 360," and
how
it's like,
you
man,
said,
you
so how you said you realize, listen, I can't keep doing this shit. You know why? Because you a grown ass woman. You figure that you will figure that shit out eventually. Now you got some motherfuckers that never figure it out.
Still in their 50s talking
and
about
that's why,
you know what?
and that's why it's their fault that they're single. That's my whole point.
But it also depends on that person because if you in your 50s and you
Wait,
somewhat still a catch.
That's why I got this too. I'm into like crystals and full moons and all of that stuff.
But here's the thing, though.
I'm a little weird.
But here's the thing. With that, you can still be in your 50s and still be a catch. You can. Cause I got some dope brothers who I've grown up around.
Yeah.
No, men in their 50s are different than women in their 50s.
Yes, they are.
Let's be honest.
I literally just said dope brothers.
Right. No, but you
it's the when you get to that point, you can be exactly where you was at in your. I can say where you was at. You can. Your mindset can change, but you can still be the same person in your 30s and your 50s, but your mindset can change.
Your mindset
if that makes
sense.
Sense.
It does.
And you will still be a complete catch to a motherfucker that's a man or a woman attracting the opposite sex, 15 to 20 years younger than you because now you're bringing something to the table that they never even recognized before. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be open to actually realize that.
Yeah. I mean,
you know what I'm saying? And that's the downfall when it comes to a lot of things because if I'm in my 50s and I'm 51 and you 31,
mm-hmm.
you jamming with me and we cool. And you tell me, hey, I'm finna yada, 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 come jam down with me, right? Now, you can have your best friend since you and her came out the cooter. Now, but you're going to feel some type of way if she judge you of the person that you're with that's legit making you a better person.
No, I wouldn't.
No, I'm not saying you personally.
Oh, I was saying I ain't fucking her.
Okay, you understand. When we say you,
let's
we speak general terms.
Let's be real. Her best friend has been the end of a whole bunch of relationships.
Facts.
Not necessarily yours, but like your
though.
Girl's best friend, she don't like you. Yeah, and all that peer pressure. That's been the end of a whole lot of relationships.
It has been.
I guess. I've never really had that issue.
Can I ask a question, please?
Yeah, let's go back to the audience.
Right,
Hold on.
audience,
we did a lot of discourse up here.
Come on, discourse.
This is for the fellas.
Yes.
So, do you judge a woman from her single life versus her relationship
That's
life?
good.
Because it's not me personally. It's not the same.
I'm so glad
I'm not the
said
same
that.
person
Because that's
when
gonna
I'm
be my
single.
third point. I'm not. Wait, hold on. Can I take it before y'all go? Wait. Before y'all go. And I'm so glad you brought that up because now that I'm dating,
you get judged off that.
We do. So the person that dated me when they met me, I was single and I'm out here. I'm like, yes, city girl, busting it open in my whole life. So this is my first time meeting y'all, but all throughout the last few years of the podcast, I was a stripper. I was in the sex industry. So like I looked at sex and dating so differently from an average woman. So now that I want to do things different and date, men think that they finna get busted open, vanity, Alicia. But I'm like, no, I want to show you that I'm more than that. So then they struggle with me. Like they literally struggle with me and they judge me based off of that past life to the point where they insecure, like, oh, did you fuck him? Did you fuck him? Did you fuck him? And I'm like, I can't do this. So that's one of the reasons why I've been single, because a lot of men can't handle a woman being sexually liberated and sexually in tune with her sexuality. I've done whatever you thinking about in the back of your head. I've done it times 10, and men just can't handle that. So I agree with you. They can't. We're different. We're different from when we're single, and we're different when we're in a relationship. But you got to be a good balance, and it is.
It's definitely a double.
It is
when it comes to men and women.
And I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna let y'all talk.
Okay.
But there definitely is a double standard. A man actually had the audacity to ask me, "What's your body count?" I'm like, "Nigga, do I give a fuck about your body count?"
Ask you that. Don't ask me that. Don't ask me that.
No, number one, we already talked about with bisexual women, it's 2 numbers, but we'll go beyond that. Number 2, you and I, we talked about the body count, right? And asking is a childish thing. right? But we also discussed something that's called the whole facts, which a lot of women don't know about. You
What's
know
that?
what I'm saying? So what the whole facts is, so
Is it like a car fact?
I know. I have.
yeah.
These are my friends. I know what it is.
Oh.
so well, you know,
Wait, I'm interested.
So you run credit. You run credit when somebody's asking you for money for a reason, because past is prologue.
Right.
Okay. So, you know, with when you meet a person and their past and what they've been through and what they've done and that type of thing, you can say, well, I was single. You know what I'm saying? But that's still who you are as a person, correct?
No,
it is. No, you're still a person when you're single, correct?
But
now,
I mean, yeah, on. But that's not your character.
Right. No. And it may inform how you are.
I'm really intrigued with what you're saying here, but I do have a point of inquiry and I want to interject.
Okay.
So, no, because I worked as a stripper and an escort for about 2 years.
Were you single the entire time?
Yes.
Okay.
So that job did not make up my character. For me, it was just a job. So I wouldn't say that was who I was. It was what I did.
Is it a part of who you are?
Of course it is.
Okay.
But that doesn't make up who I am in a relationship. It was work.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So, that wasn't what he said.
So that's not what
that's not what he said.
But what I'm saying is, you know,
it's just a part of your history, but I'm like, I wouldn't do those things now.
People run credit for banks run credit for a reason. Okay. Now,
when do it fall off my report?
Well, you know, according to FCRA, you got 7 years.
Right. So here's my thing. So men, we run something called the whole facts, right?
Okay, whole facts.
And a lot of women don't know about it, but every guy has between 1, 5, 6, 7 groups of guys that you have group chats with. Right. I'm in the motorcycle club. We have a motorcycle chat.
Y'all in that kickball too? Or?
No, God, no.
You can't say God knows because a couple of our brothers are in that shit,
okay,
bro.
Kickball.
Hey, shout out to TY, bro. We love you, dog. Like you already know.
So, you know, but you know, in all these different groups, you know, I'm a Mason. There's a chat for that.
Okay, I'm an Eastern Star.
Oh, there you go. Okay. So, you know, then you got you know, just groups of family, friends, that type of thing, right? So when men, we meet a woman, you going out with her, you like her, you think, you know, okay, something may happen. We run the whole facts.
First thing we do.
So
is what?
We put it in the group.
We put that picture.
Put it in the group.
We put the picture in
y'all
the
do that.
Who know her?
Yeah.
Y'all do the same thing.
No, we don't.
Wait.
No.
Wait. Hold on. Let's not get off into that.
Okay, all right, come on.
This
bro.
is what we
Come on,
do.
bro.
This is called the whole facts. We put and she's done it. So we put your name and we put your picture. Has any of the homies smashed?
Yeah, that's what we want to know.
What?
It depends on how close to that homie
Because
we are.
here go the thing.
Why do it matter if it's
No. It matters.
What if they
matters.
smashed in high school?
That's different.
That's different.
That's what I'm saying.
High
It
school
depends.
doesn't matter.
It
But
depends on who it is.
if you smashed the homie last year,
fam, I can't go.
I can't go. It can't happen. And a lot of women go, oh, well, that's the past. That was last year.
Give me time to heal.
This man comes to the house. He comes to mom's house on Thanksgiving.
Give me time to heal. I need to get my
Right.
life together.
And women hate that this is what it is, but it is the case. I do not want to. Hold on one second. This man comes to the house on Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? I don't. You know what I'm saying?
She got a point.
Right. She's gonna get kicked out.
No, she's not.
But that's something that we do. So, you know, your past as a stripper, escort, that may be something that I'm not going to think about.
Oh my God, a lot of men don't want to think about it.
Though.
I may not think about it. But if you smash my people,
listen, I don't give not damn fuck. That has nothing to do with me.
Right.
What you doing with me at that point in time
what happens,
is what I care about.
What happens if you put her in for the whole facts and
your pastor come out and say something?
No.
homie,
depending on time. No. For me personally,
and the circle,
and this was years. Oh my God, this was years
depends.
ago, over 10 years ago.
I got a question.
And now
about
here's
my
the worst.
whole facts.
Wait. Now here's the extra part to that whole facts though. Depending on that guy, if that dude is a pure piece of shit,
I really don't give a fuck at that point.
You don't know. I'm different. If that dude's a pure piece of, I'm gonna look at you like, dog, you fuck dude.
No, I said I don't care about him.
No, I'm saying if that dude's a pure, I'm like, dog, you fell for that.
See, but here's my
now you judging her.
But my rebuttal to that is because
and then when you down, we're gonna go to the audience again.
We won't do the same thing. if there's a woman that you held
You ran up in that bitch.
That's only if she ugly. But then when I look at her, but you see her body and you understand why. Because most ugly chicks.
Oh, now
be
you body
strapped.
shaming.
But
No, most ugly chicks be strapped.
But here go the thing. If I find out that
At
you
least your
smash a
body
dude, I hold
shaming.
him very
No,
low.
I'm not.
If
Can
find
I
out
ask
you
a
smash
question about my
dude-
whole facts, please?
You gotta ask a question.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to know, do it count? Should
It
be
depends
my
on
whole-
the person you're dealing with.
That's why I'm asking.
It depends
y'all
on the
to-
person
Right?
you're
Do it
dealing
really
with.
matter?
So,
Yes.
It depends on the
That's
person.
why we run it.
It depends on what they can
Oh.
actually handle.
And a lot of women.
But what if somebody's just trying to hate on y'all? Like, how can y'all trust these people
Well,
like
it's,
that?
it's certain people though. Like it's a whole bunch of people. You know, they not gonna lie on their dick. Like,
shit.
I'm not. No, we said a whole lot. We weren't being specific.
So
Specific.
Right.
Fat
no,
motherfucker.
because the thing is,
Mind your
if
business.
we use our
Don't
motorcycle
you do that?
club, right?
right?
And
Right.
we run a whole facts.
I just want to ask my question.
We know in the club these
That was
dudes,
not the question.
you know, out of the 15 guys in the club, you know, 13 are not gonna lie on their dick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And they be happy too. They can't wait to tell somebody
But
they fucked that girl. I hate that.
No,
And
no,
that's one reason
that's
why you run the
that's
whole
thing. That's
facts.
why you run the whole
No
facts.
man
Hey,
wants to show up in the bar
because-
with the love of his fucking life.
and be like, bro, you know I ran up in there,
I
right?
understand.
You know
that,
me
but
and the
listen,
homie-
Let's go to the audience.
So,
yes.
I had sexual intercourse with one guy.
Wait. Did you have sexual congress?
Boom. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, about a month later, I run into another guy. Boom.
Okay.
I found out there were close friends.
Okay.
That ain't your fault.
Yeah.
That's
You-
what I'm saying.
That's not your
but
fault.
they blaming me though.
See, no.
I fucked friends on purpose,
Okay,
honey. It's not
so,
your fault.
So, but here's the thing.
So do that go
You
on my whole
worry?
fact?
I'm
So y'all-
Yo,
so
hey,
when
even,
y'all
hey,
make y'all
Trees.
conversations, is that on my whole facts though?
What?
Yes,
I
yes.
see what you
What
saying.
did-
That's still on
Yes,
my whole
no,
facts.
yes.
That's not fair, though. That's
No.
not fair.
What
It's
did-
gonna get put on my whole
What?
facts.
No.
What did Future say? Even if I hit you once, you still on my part.
collection.
God damn
It
it.
You know,
doesn't
I'm-
make a
So
difference.
okay, let's talk about the whole
It doesn't
facts.
make a
Whole
difference.
facts.
No, but I just want to know if it's because I love Future. Future is my.
Right.
I like
Right.
this whole fact.
Right.
It
Let's
depends.
I
talk.
just want to know
on
would
the
it
person.
still be
It
on my
depends
whole
on the
facts?
person
Yes.
you're talking to.
Yeah.
Even though that's not fair,
Yeah.
I don't think that's
No,
fair
no,
because you
it's
didn't
fair
know.
It
No,
depends
But
on the
I don't
person
give
you
a fuck.
jamming with.
but here go the thing.
I
Wait, here go the thing.
I don't give a fuck what you did.
Here go the
before I
thing.
start talking to you. It's mine at that point. I don't care.
With your credit
I
report,
personally
with
don't
your
care.
credit report,
Credit-
if you lose your job
I just
and
want
you
to know
can't
if it's
pay your
gonna be on
bills
my
for
whole
6
facts.
months
Guess what happened?
and your score goes down,
Michael.
is that
on there.
fair? It's
Because you lost your
'cause
job.
that's what
But
happened.
that's the same thing.
And it's the same thing. So here goes the thing as far as your whole facts and them two dudes, right? It only matters if the second dude was thinking about keeping.
Do you know what? That happened to me in New Orleans. Oh my God. I went down one time, messed with a dude, 2 years later, messed with another one, found out they was friends. I'm like,
There you go. And,
Shit happens.
but it only matters if the second guy was thinking about keeping you.
hell yeah, he cared.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Cool. You understood and you moved around. That's it.
To another
The
nigga.
shit. There you
And-
go.
and-
Yeah.
and there you
There's
go.
nothing wrong with that. The
So-
problem.
Somebody said, why is it called whole facts?
Because that's what the fuck I called it.
What the fuck is a Carfax? What is a Carfax? It's the same thing. You run the same shit.
Whole facts.
You figure it out because there are a lot of women that will not fuck with another man that their quote unquote best friend or whoever it is.
I have a question.
That jet. Man,
Wait, let's go back
but
to
she
the
asked a
audience.
question,
Wait,
though.
this is interesting.
Is it separate? I have a question,
Man, I can't hear two questions at one time.
but you know, I got good ones. Look,
Whatever.
is it
Run my car.
when your whole facts in different states? Okay,
Nigga, whole
Do it
facts is
count?
whole facts.
No.
If a car gets
No.
flooded,
Hold on,
if
hold
a
on,
car
hold on.
gets
That's
flooded
not.
in New
Hold on.
Orleans, it's flooded in Milwaukee.
Wait,
goddamn it.
no.
What the fuck?
Wait, I can answer that. I
you're
can
a
answer
new
that.
person in a different state
Hey,
when you
if a
move
car,
through it.
listen, run that VIN number on a car. Watch what pop up.
Now this
You
is
don't
where,
know nobody
no.
in the other state.
Wait, but this is where I fucked up at because I kept going back to New Orleans like an idiot because it's so fun and I thought Milwaukee was small, New Orleans small as a bitch. So they go to them second lines on Sunday and I'm with a nigga and I'm seeing other niggas. I'm like, oh shit, like let me get up out of here. No, so yeah,
I've been to New Orleans a lot. It is small, but
it's small.
No, what I say,
but
though,
it don't
what I
count.
say, it only counts if your circle. It depends on how big your circle is. If your circle is multi-state, then that's what the whole facts is.
It don't count.
You know what I'm saying? No, she said it don't count. But say for example, I got a lot of family in Texas. Okay, now if a woman comes up here and I start jamming with her. I like her. She says, I'm from Dallas. Guess what chat I'm going to
Well,
put her
Texas the new Milwaukee now.
Yeah,
So that
but
don't
I'm
really
just saying,
count.
But this is a good example.
Yeah.
What chat am I going to put her in?
The
I'm going to
Dallas
put her in
one?
my family chat with all the people from Dallas, San Antonio, Killeen, and I'm going to... You know,
it's really not.
No. Life ain't fair, but that's what
people
it is.
could change. Just like me. Look, take me for example. What like in a reality, what man is really going to have for a former stripper escort as a wife?
It depends on. That's a dope ass question.
See,
okay,
think about it.
That's a good question.
I don't even got to think about. I don't.
Exactly.
Hold on. I don't even got to think about it that hard. Where were you working formally?
Here in Chicago, New Orleans,
Okay.
Atlanta.
Here in Chicago, New Orleans, Atlanta, right? So if you meet a dude who's in a life, it depends on which circle he runs in. If he runs in a circle where he's going to run into a lot of your old clients, it's going to be hard for him.
Which they will.
That's going to be that's going to be hard for him to deal with, right? So, and that's really what determines how that's going to be handled.
And I feel
a
like
lot of women would say you got to be a really strong man.
You have to.
Now, to a point. Now, I've dated strippers before. Okay, didn't bother me. I don't care. I don't care about your body count. Yada. I care about whether or not you have any, we'll say, byproducts of that life. Okay, that's what matters, right? So, but at the same time, if I'm going to be in a situation where me and my boo are going to the comedy show, and there's going to be 15 dudes there who say, I gave her $300 a fuck, and if they're not player about it, I'm see, and that's why I was saying. That's why I was saying earlier.
Yeah, you know.
That's
no,
why,
that wasn't me.
We went.
A lot of men ain't players.
Hold on, wait.
They're not.
I said,
Wait, we went to Myrtle with somebody who would brag about.
Hey,
are you serious?
That's a different situation.
Oh man.
No. We know somebody who
Yeah,
absolutely brag
yeah,
about
we
paying for it, right?
Wow.
But that's the whole thing. And like what I was talking about, like the caliber of who you may have messed around with on your whole facts is going to determine. Because the thing is, I might like you a lot, but if you mess with this particular dude who's not player, who's going to be a bitch about the situation, every time I see him or we see him, that's going to make it very hard for me to deal with you.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a situation where I have to see him.
And I'm like, most of the time when you work either for yourself, people call it prostitute, or you work for escort service, most of your clients are not local people. They like,
which is actually guaranteed.
Yes, like some of them are like high end people. You may know them in the city, but they not finna be talking about this shit. And I'm like, y'all would be shocked. Like if I was to pull up my Rolodex of people that I service, like
right now, you'd be surprised with shit that. Well, so everybody that know me, like I've been in the legit restaurant business field since I was like 14 years old. I've worked in strip clubs. I've worked everything from motherfucking super special events.
And y'all better tip her too.
Whatever, like, so I know a lot of people that do shit that could possibly be very detrimental to their lifestyle.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when you get to those people, like how bro said to her, like, hey, well, you know, I ran up in her foot. Yeah, it's like, dude, first off, if you my man, first off, I respect you for telling me, but at the same time,
tell me when you ran the whole facts.
Yeah, do that shit first. You can't wait 5-6 months. You can't wait a year. You can't do nothing. Don't wait till I get to the altar and be like, bro, listen.
Right now,
I want to confess my feelings. No,
and I'm like, it is
putting your ass, my nigga, because you could have told me that shit off jump, and I could have made.
I love it when women own their sexuality.
Yeah.
So that's not one of the reasons why she's single. So like, I just want to make that clear. That's not part of this topic, but you know.
Well,
prefer that shit.
The whole facts, though, that's intriguing to me. I like that.
But it's the same thing. Whole facts is legit a woman owner sex because it's the whole theory of.
I disagree.
Ain't nobody. No, I'm gonna tell you right here. The thing is, if you speak your truth, can't nobody hold that shit against you.
Exactly,
That's
and
your whole fact.
that's the whole point of this podcast.
I'm not saying go out and about that very first date.
Right.
Depending on